I'm out here with my Archangel. Nice dreary day here in Louisiana. I got my Archangel precision stock, and I ended up getting a 20-inch KSA.Bull barrel, fluted, not threaded. I got my Mueller 8x32 by 44 with a wire reticle on that. And I've been shooting 50 yards with this trusty Aguila Super Extra. Love this stuff. This is my 50-yard ammo. Pretty much nickel-sized groups. I'll show you in a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out to, and this is 40 grain, I'm going to step out to 100 yards, and I'm going to not adjust my scope, but I am going to do a 3-inch hold, 4-inch hold, and see where we're at on that 100 yard. And I'm going to use this 36 grain, I believe that's 36 grain. I can't even see my eyes. I believe it's 36 grain. The 36 grain HPs. And I did try the standard velocity, and I don't like them at 50 yards, and I don't like them at 100. To me, they don't shoot good out of my situation here with this bull barrel. These Aguilas are best shooting at 50 yards, and I did shoot some Troys at 100 too that are pretty decent. But I'm going to go ahead and shoot at 100, and then I'm going to walk out with y'all. Check it out now. See how these do at 100. I'm going to start off with a 6-inch hold and see where we go with that. With this Mueller scope, it's awesome. It reaches way out. It's like putting the targets in your lap, which is really nice. So we'll see how we do here. Like I say, it's probably about 50 degrees out here today. And I like it when the weather's like this here in Louisiana, because it gets so humid in the summer. It just ain't even fun. Got my Ruger factory 10-round mags, which I prefer over the BX 15 because they tend to jam a little bit. I think I just need to break it in a little bit. But like I said, these are the HPs. Pretty solid for distance. That's what we do here. And I'm going to start with get my scope set here. I have it set for 50. I was just shooting 50, and like I said, I'm going to show you in a few minutes here. That's at 100. I'm going to do top target. Actually, bottom large target. I got some like 12-inch targets out there, maybe even bigger. And I'm going to shoot for the top ring, top outer white ring. Let's see how we do here. That's dead nut. A little high. I'm going to drop down an inch from the top white ring. No, I'm going to go back to that top ring. The first two were bullseyes. I just went down an inch or two, and it dropped 4 inches below. So I'm going to go back up to the white outer ring, bottom target, 100 yards. Interesting. That was actually a little high. There it is. Actually almost went in another hole there, so pretty accurate. I'll show you what I got going out there as far as those large targets. I think they're bigger than a foot. They look more like about I would say 18 inches maybe, but I'm going on the outer white ring, and I'm hitting dead center. So I'll go out there and do a little measuring. I'm going to go for the top target now. I'll walk on out there. But I don't have a ruler with me, but I'm kind of curious. There's the culprit. I love this thing. I had a 16-inch barrel on this, and I stepped up to a 20-inch. This one is not threaded because I want it for target. I don't need it threaded. Figure the less machining they do on a barrel or whatever, the better. Close my caps here. It is drizzly out here. Funky weather. But loving this stock. And like I say, 100 yards. We're with the HPs. Okay, and this is at 50 yards. Let's walk on out here. Range is cold. I'm the only one out here. There's some guys over at the pistol range, but it's damp out here right now. So I shot these Aguilas at 50 yards. I started at the bottom left, worked my way across, jumped up, left to right, left to right, left to right. And this is very accurate. Very happy with this at 50 yards. Here's my 50-yard marker. And here's where we're at. So start at the bottom left, over here, work my way across, left to right, left to right, left to right. I did notice I was losing a little bit of accuracy. I had to adjust just a little bit as I went up, but pretty much dead nut. These are, I would say, quarter-size pasters. So, not too shabby. Definitely tighter than my 16-inch. My 16-inch I was also hitting like this, but I was getting more flyers. So basically 3 inches per paster I did. That's the top row there, but yeah, then we're gonna walk out to 100. Like I said, I got these big old suckers. They might even be 20-inch targets by the look of it. And I'll show you where I was aiming. There's my 75 marker. And you know, this range, I doubt if this is even 100. I'm actually thinking it's more like 105 because there's a 100-yard there. You can't see behind that backstop. There's a 100-yard marker on the tree, and then there's a 100-yard marker here. So I should someday get one of those little walking measuring sticks and check it out. But I started this bottom target when I was filming, and I was aiming here. And when I aimed here, the first 2 shots were basically those 2 shots there. And then I played with it a little bit. I came down a little bit, and I went way down here, and then I came up a little bit, went here. So kind of floaters and flyers. And then that second mag, I went up to this one, and I was basically shooting here. So I want to call that a 18-inch target, I'm thinking. So whatever this is, these are probably 2-inch increments, that looks like. So 2, 4, I would say 5 inches. 5-inch hold with those HPs, the mini mags, and not bad at all. So thanks for watching. Just want to give you a heads up. I'm rocking this 20-inch barrel. I was shooting fast. I will sometime actually take my time. They're closing here in a minute. They got a 4H coming, and they're going to close the range. So I'm kind of rushing through this, but thanks for watching. Just a heads up on these bull barrels. They're definitely worth it.